Hello everyone and welcome back to another video from our channel Who Died U.S. In this video, we'll be highlighting American celebrities who have passed away recently in the last few days, along with other notable figures from around the world. Before we proceed, we kindly ask you to show your love and support by giving this video a like. It means a lot to us. Thank you. And now let's start.
Amir Abdur-Rahim was a force on the basketball court and a visionary on the sidelines, a coach who changed every program he touched. Born March 18, 1981, his journey began at Joseph Wheeler High School in Marietta, Georgia, where his skills led him to play at Garden City Community College, before transferring to southeastern Louisiana. There he became a three-time All-Southland Conference selection, finishing 7th all-time in points and 2nd in three-pointers and steals. But his impact didn't end there. In 2006, Abdur-Rahim started his coaching career at Murray State, working his way up from graduate assistant to full-time coach. He became known as a master of building teams from the ground up. In 2019, he took over as head coach at Kennesaw State, transforming the program and guiding them to their first ever winning season and NCAA tournament appearance. His efforts earned him the 2023 ASUN Coach of the Year award, solidifying his reputation as a game changer. In 2023, he joined South Florida as head coach, where he quickly led the Bulls to their first top 25 ranking and an American Athletic Conference title. His passion and skill brought him national recognition as a finalist for multiple coaching awards. On October 24, 2024, the basketball world lost a bright light. Amir passed away at the age of 43 in a Tampa Bay hospital from complications during a medical procedure linked to an undisclosed illness. Known not only for his strategic mind, but his dedication to his players and the game, he leaves a legacy of resilience, vision, and excellence that will inspire generations. John Allen Jones was a voice from another era, born January 14, 1938. His music would come to define smooth romance and timeless elegance through his hits and powerful stage presence. Hollywood was his backdrop, his mother actress Irene Hervey, his father the iconic singer Allen Jones, famed for the Donkey Serenade. And from this pedigree, Jack was practically born in a spotlight. Early days saw him taking the stage with his father. But soon he stood out, signing his first record deal with Capitol Records in 1959, a step that launched him toward an unforgettable career. In the early 1960s, he found his groove with Cap Records, where hits like Lollipops and Roses and Wives and Lovers brought him Grammy wins and wide acclaim. Jones resisted the rock and roll wave of his time, leaning into big band sounds and jazz-tinged tunes, crafting an identity all his own. By the late 60s, he was with RCA Victor, where he embraced contemporary songwriters, adding his unique touch to tracks by Randy Newman and Carole King, while his voice lent depth to timeless tunes like The Impossible Dream and Call Me Irresponsible. Jones also became a fixture on TV, his voice reaching millions through theme songs like The Love Boat that made him a household name. Even in his later years, he returned to the stage for Broadway hits like Man of La Mancha and recorded tributes to legends like Tony Bennett and Frank Sinatra, always keeping his connection to classic American music alive. On October 23, 2024, the world lost this legendary singer who had spent over 6 decades enchanting audiences with his unmistakable voice. Jack Jones leaves behind a legacy rich with melody and a life dedicated to the music he loved so deeply. Gary, Indiana rose to prominence as a fierce critic at the Village Voice in the 1980s and became a beacon of fearlessness in art and literature. Born in 1950 as Gary Hoisington in Derry, New Hampshire, Indiana pursued his passion through tumultuous streets, moving to New York City in 1978, where he captured the grit of life in a world unraveling from the AIDS crisis. It was October 2024 when Gary, Indiana left this world at 74, but his voice and acerbic raw force in the art world resonate still. As a Village Voice critic, he shattered conventions from 1985 to 1988, elevating the overlooked and piercing the armor of art's elite. Indiana's writing blurred lines between art and life, his essays exposing the gnawing fears of a world losing innocence. His first novel, Horse Crazy, unveiled love and doom in a city ravaged by the AIDS epidemic, taking inspiration from friends lost, including photographer Robert Mapplethorpe. A pivot to fiction gave rise to his darkly brilliant Resentment series, painting the American 90s with tales of crime and media frenzy. Indiana's Last Words echoed in Granta his meditations on aging and the inevitable chaos of life, a final nod to the unapologetic brilliance he brought to art. Thomas Edwin Jarriel was a Voice America trusted through turbulent times, a fixture of television news who brought the truth into homes across the nation. Born on December 29, 1934, Jarriel's career began to soar when he joined ABC News in 1964, soon becoming the White House correspondent during the Nixon and Ford administrations. It was October 2024 when he passed away at 89, but his legacy remains one of fearless reporting and unmatched dedication. In 1977, he took to co-anchoring ABC Evening News on Saturdays, carving out a unique space with his compelling style. Then came 20 by 20 in 1979, where Jarriel's investigative work shone as he exposed flaws in the criminal justice system, the Defense Department's overspending, and the realities behind transportation tragedies. Over time, he would earn 10 Emmy Awards, a testament to his relentless pursuit of truth. Throughout the years, Jarriel also helmed the late-night bulletins and ABC News briefs on weekend days, always a steady presence in a fast-changing news world. After nearly 4 decades in broadcast, Jarriel signed off in 2002. But his impact resonates in the stories he told, the truths he uncovered, and the trust he built. Roy Wright Menninger lived a life intertwined with psychiatry and healing, leading the Menninger Foundation with passion and vision. Born in 1926 in New York, Menninger grew up surrounded by medicine, moving with his family to Topeka, Kansas, where he would one day make his mark. On October 24, 2024, he passed away at 97, leaving behind a legacy in psychiatric care that spanned decades. As president and CEO from 1967 to 1993, Menninger expanded the foundation's reach, overseeing advancements from group therapy to alcohol rehabilitation and securing funds for a new $23 million hospital. His name endures in psychiatric history. Jan Shrem's life was a symphony of art, passion, and philanthropy. Born in 1930 in Colombia to Jewish Lebanese parents, Shrem's journey was one of resilience and vision. He came to the United States at 16, eventually making his way to Japan, where he built a publishing empire selling English-language encyclopedias and engineering books. That success was a stepping stone leading Shrem back to California in the 1980s, where he opened Clos Pegues Winery in Napa Valley, a testament to his love for art and wine. Shrem's connection to UC Davis took root alongside his wife Maria Minetti Shrem, establishing the Minetti Shrem Museum of Art in 2016. This museum became a vibrant center for arts education, with its doors open to all. On September 2024, Shrem passed away at 94, his legacy cemented in each artwork displayed and each mind inspired at UC Davis. Through his generosity, Shrem transformed UC Davis into a beacon of accessible art and education, touching lives far beyond the campus, his spirit captured in every brushstroke and open door. Rudy May Jr. left a legacy on the baseball mound, known for his fierce curveball and skill as a left-handed pitcher across teams from the Angels to the Yankees. Starting his major league career in 1965 at just 20, he had a debut that turned heads, pitching 9 innings, allowing only 1 hit, and striking out 10 batters. May's talent shone brightest in 1980, when he led the American League in ERA at 2.46. After retiring, he built a life beyond baseball, yet his passion never wavered. On October 23, 2024, Rudy May Jr. passed away at 80. Tim Clifford blazed through Indiana Hoosiers history, a quarterback with fire in his game and a record-shattering arm from 1977 to 1980. He led Indiana to victory after victory, making history with Indiana's first bowl win in 1979 and earning the Big Ten MVP that same year. His standout moment came in 1979 when he threw for 5 touchdowns against Colorado, sealing his place in Hoosier lore. Clifford was later drafted by the Chicago Bears, though his legacy was always in Bloomington. On October 23, 2024, Clifford passed away at 65, leaving behind a story of grit and greatness. In a world where many fade into the background, Forest Whitaker stands tall as a beacon of talent and resilience. This versatile actor, director, and producer has crafted a career that defies conventional boundaries and continues to inspire countless individuals around the globe. Born in Longview, Texas, Whitaker's journey began in the heart of Los Angeles, where his passion for the performing arts ignited. From humble beginnings, he navigated the turbulent waters of Hollywood, transforming from an aspiring football player to one of the industry's most respected figures. Growing up in a modest environment, Whitaker faced the usual trials of childhood. His early years were spent pursuing sports, specifically football, but fate had other plans. The allure of acting beckoned him, leading him to enroll at the University of Southern California. It was here that he honed his craft, immersing himself in the world of performance and storytelling, setting the stage for a future defined by artistic excellence. Whitaker's breakthrough came in the early 1980s, marked by his role in Fast Times at Ridgemont High in 1982 and various appearances on television. However, it was in the late 80s that he truly established himself as a formidable talent. His performances in The Color of Money and Platoon showcased his ability to bring complex characters to life, earning him recognition as a promising actor with a bright future ahead. A pivotal moment in Whitaker's career arrived with his role as jazz legend Charlie Parker in Clint Eastwood's Bird in 1988. This portrayal not only earned him critical acclaim, but also the prestigious Best Actor award at the Cannes Film Festival. This achievement marked a significant turning point in his career, solidifying his status as an actor of remarkable depth and sensitivity. Whitaker's legacy extends beyond his film roles. He has profoundly influenced the landscape of multicultural representation in Hollywood. His ability to portray powerful and complex characters has sparked cultural conversations and inspired a generation of actors and filmmakers. Through his work, he has opened doors for narratives that reflect the rich tapestry of human experience. Despite facing personal struggles, including the heartbreaking loss of his ex-wife, Whitaker has persevered. Health challenges have tested his resolve, yet he continues to remain active in the industry, engaging in projects that reflect his commitment to storytelling and social justice. As Forest Whitaker moves forward, his contributions to entertainment resonate across generations and cultures. His artistry serves as a reminder of the power of film to transcend boundaries and inspire change. For those inspired by his journey, consider liking and subscribing to stay updated on his remarkable path and future endeavors.